Hey, I'm here again. Today I'm going to either replace a carrier bearing or start replacing it at the time this is filmed. This is what we have right here. I didn't realize how hard this was going to be to do with one hand. I see people do it all the time, and it honestly doesn't look that hard. Ew. And forgot there was gook in there. Yep, this guy right here. All that, this, that is slightly messed up on mine. I did my clutch a week or two ago, got it put back together, and realized that, like an idiot, I tightened my carrier bearing bolts down and didn't realize that it kind of shifted a little bit, like probably a 1/16 of an inch or so, but just enough to kind of throw it out of whack. And so now I'm replacing it. So let's get this show on the road. And here we are underneath this money pit I call the Reaper. It actually got its name from the Wrong Turn movies, because my girlfriend told me it looked like the wrong turn truck going down the road. But that right here, carrier bearing setup. I'm not sure what different parts are called. I don't know. But sorry for the shaky footage. I'm doing this on the ground with no jack or anything and trying to squeeze myself under here. But yeah, I don't know how well that showed it, but it is on there a little crooked because I'm a bit of an idiot. Yeah, I'm a bit of an idiot and didn't make sure it stayed straight. I didn't do anything like that. I tightened up one side almost all the way, tightened the other side up all the way, and then finished tightening up the first side. And now I know better. So I guess let's get this process started. So it's been a while and I don't remember what size any of this is. So let's figure this out real quick. Okay, so bolt on top, seems like it's 5/8. I think it is. If somebody decides to say that it's in millimeters, these might not be the factory bolts, so that might be why I have a little bit of wiggle. Might also be because it's a Pittsburgh tool set. Now, let's see here, it's gonna spin it this way. Okay, now I know that one's a 5/8. How about this? 11/16. Okay, so let's get this rigged up somehow to hold said bolt. Okay, well, that worked out a little easier than I actually thought. I'm gonna attempt to just take these out and then undo it up there at the transmission and leave this back half attached to the rear end. Again, I'm also filming this by myself with Nard, with my very new to me iPhone XR. And if you notice, the videos don't always line up when I switch from one view to another, from front camera to rear, from front camera to the back camera, or however you want to word it. I haven't figured out if there's a way to flip the camera while you're videoing, like my 7 Plus would, or my 6, or any other iPhone I've had. This may turn into a 2-day process, so just because I have a power tool and it's a Hercules, but it's a 1/4 inch, or it's labeled as a 1/4 inch 12 volt driver or something to that effect. And before anybody says anything, no, I'm not sponsored. I'm not, nothing like that. I'm broke. I don't have any of my fancy tools anymore. So I'm using what I've had to start buying over again to do all this. And it's all hand tools, which kind of sucks because, not gonna lie, I did get kind of spoiled to power tools. Hang on, I'm gonna set this down right here, maybe. Okay, let's see if I can just finger this off. Sweet, it worked. I'm gonna put this back together so I don't lose anything. And now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So that actually worked out a little better than I expected. Not even gonna lie about that. Now I'm gonna go up here and undo those 4 bolts right there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'm going to try to just separate it from right here without having to take that off. Hopefully it'll work out. I think it will. I don't see why it won't. Let's scoot up here. And I don't remember what size any of these are. So this is going to be a real fun trial and error game. Okay, I want to say these are 7/16, I think, but they might be 3/8. I don't know. I could be wrong. I have been known to be wrong before. There's my 7/16. Yeah. Break them all loose. I know last time. Oh, that one I guess I forgot to get tight. Nards. All right. Might actually have to kick this thing into neutral for this. But until that happens, let's break out trusty blue here. Jeez, it's really hard to do on my back on the ground, but I decided to start this, so I'm gonna go through with it. My complete box of stuff is missing what I really need right now. Focus. There we go. So this is my issue. I don't know if you can see that, but these four are touching each other. The rest of them are in the cage, pretty much where they're supposed to be. Sorry for that. And I'm trying to finish hammering it off or break it. Now, whichever comes first. Well, I just spent about 45 minutes or so cutting and grinding on this to get this little guy right here off of right there. Now, it's kind of a last resort thing, but I don't know if you can see that. Didn't cut all the way through it over there. Got it to break right there. Geez, that is a very small break. I can see that better on my camera than I can actually looking at it. But the downside to doing that is that right there. That one I actually put into it. This has been off before because somebody's cut into it really pretty deep actually. Sorry, I kept leaning. But I'll come out in the daylight and try to press that new one on.